students, hope you are well and working hard to achieve your goals. So as yesterday we had started our chapter 4, manager and managerial rules. So in this chapter we had discussed the manager, its meaning and definition, and managerial rules as given by Mintzberg. So today we will discuss again the managerial rules as given by Mintzberg, but in a table form and with various examples. So first of all, we will discuss some key terms that today we are using. So first one is manager. For example, a restaurant manager is in charge of whole restaurant. Likewise, father is the manager of the house. Similarly, in a business, the person who is in charge of customer service, who deals with customer disputes, who oversees and supervises the customer service agents is a manager. So a manager is a person who is responsible for a part of a company, that is, they manage the company. Managers may be in charge of a department and people who work in it. In some cases, the manager is in charge of a whole business. Next is monitor. For example, a class monitor is a student who assists the teacher in routine duties. They maintain class discipline in the teacher's absence and lead the class through various activities. Likewise, in a business, the monitor helps to complete the work on time by the workers without any disturbance. So, to check, supervise, watch or keep track of is the duties of monitor. So, a manager collects information about tasks and functions for which he is responsible is the monitor. Next is liaison. For example, in insurance business, a person makes contacts with various customers to attract them to buy policies which the company offers. Likewise, in a business, person makes contacts with suppliers of raw material, banks for loans or borrowings. Also, like business offers discounts, new offers to customers to buy their product. So the liaison is the person who works as a manager, who interacts with people who are neither his subordinates nor his superiors. So liaison is defined as someone who links people and build a network of relationships in the outside world. Next is disseminator. So for example, in schools, teacher conveys message related to holidays, exams, functions. Likewise, in a business, a manager conveys message to workers about new machines or orders. Simply, a disseminator is someone who spreads gossip or news to others. So, in a business, disseminator, this is where you communicate potentially useful information to your colleagues and your team. Next is spokesperson. So for example, a teacher acts as a spokesperson when he or she gives lecture in a class. Likewise, a person gives or giving speech regarding product or service to the employees act as a spokesperson. So as a spokesperson, the manager represents the company and he communicates to the outside world on corporate policies, performances and other relevant information for external parties. Next is entrepreneur. So some famous entrepreneurs of India are like Dhirubhai Ambani, Ratan Tata, Azim Premji, Narayan Murthy and Lakshmi Nivas Mittal. So a person who sets up a business or businesses taking on financial risks in the hope of profit is called an entrepreneur. Next is disturbance handler. So a disturbance may occur in the form of a natural disaster like COVID-19 or earthquake, fire in a factory or office, leakage of gas, accident and breakdown of plant and machinery, injury or a death of a worker, conflicts between subordinates and so on. These are some disturbances that occur in the business areas. So a person who handles the situations and brings growth in the company is called disturbance handler. Next is negotiator. For example, like we often see people bargaining with shopkeepers for groceries or for other things. At home, our parents always says that if you get good marks in your exams, you will be gifted a video game or a car or mobile phones, etc. So this concept is called a negotiation. In a businessman bargains with suppliers who provides raw material or with customers who purchases the products. So negotiation is all about give and take. So a negotiator is a person who has formal discussions with someone else in order to reach an agreement. So now we will discuss our topic, that is the management rules. So there comes a 10 managerial rules that is given by the Henry Mintzberg. So these 10 managerial rules are divided into 3 categories, that are interpersonal roles, informational roles and decisional roles. So in the interpersonal roles there comes a question is that how a manager interacts with other people. And there comes a 3 managerial rules, figurehead, leader and liaison. Likewise in the informational roles there comes a question that is how a manager exchanges and processes information. And there comes a 3 managerial roles, monitor, disseminator and spokesperson. Likewise in the decisional roles there comes a question how a manager uses information in decision making. And there comes a 3 managerial roles, entrepreneur, disturbance handler, resource allocator and negotiator. So these managerial roles helps to give these answers of questions. So first is interpersonal roles. For example, teachers need strong interpersonal skills in order to work collaboratively with each other, administrators, students and parents. An empathic and patient teacher can help students learn and grow effectively in their education. So interpersonal skills are traits you rely on when you interact and communicate with others. So there are some other examples of interpersonal skills like active listening, teamwork, responsibility, dependability, leadership, motivation, flexibility, patience and empathy. Means interacting with people inside and outside the organization. So interpersonal roles includes creating communications, connects and relations to develop the superior subordinate relationship. Interpersonal includes figurehead, liaison and leader. So first one is interpersonal roles, figurehead. So as symbolic head of an organization, the manager performs routine duties of a legal and ceremonial nature. In this, for example, like receiving official visitors, signing legal documents, distributing gifts to retiring employees. Next is leader. So in this, hiring, training, motivating and guiding the subordinates is the role of leader. For example, such activities involves formal authority. Next is liaison. So in this, interacting with other managers outside the organization to obtain favors and information is included in this. So for example, keeping in touch with the external community and government departments through meetings and phone calls are the example of this role. Next is informational roles. For example, in a school, teacher conveys information regarding holidays and functions. Likewise, in a company, the manager conveys information of meetings, holidays, new announcements regarding work. So, the information is news or knowledge received or given for serving as a focal point for exchange of information. So, what is informational role? As it is associated with the task needed to obtain and transmit the information for management of the organization. Informational roles involve receiving, collecting and disseminating information. So there comes a 3 managerial roles in the informational category, monitor, disseminator and spokesperson. So in a monitor, it includes, seeks and receives information concerning internal and external events so as to gain understanding of the organization and its environment. For example, reading periodicals and reports about internal and external events so as to gain understanding of the organization and its environment and changes in customer attitudes, competitors' plans, etc. Next is disseminator. So in this we includes, transmits information to subordinates, peers and superiors within the organization. For example, calling staff meetings after business trip, sending memo or reports and making phone calls. Next is spokesperson. So it includes speaking on behalf of the organization and transmitting information on organization's plans, policies and action to outsiders. For example, giving statement in press, conversation with suppliers, making speech to local groups. These are some examples of spokesperson. Next is decisional rules. For example, now people are health conscious. They prefer healthy food than fried food. So a restaurant manager has to take the decision to fulfill the needs of customers. So in the decisional roles, it comes making important decisions, and decision making is the process of identifying and choosing alternatives based on the values, preferences and beliefs of the decision maker. So according to Mintzberg, decision role is one of the most important and crucial part of the managerial activity because making decisions is the crux of completing the objective of the organization. Decisions taken over at different situations contribute to the overall completion of the work. So decision making process includes define the problem, challenge or opportunity, generate an array of possible solutions, then evaluate the cost and benefits and pros and cons of the method, and then selecting the solution or response, implement the option, and the last, assess the impact of the decision and modify the course of action as needed. So next is decisional rules. It comes with 4 categories: entrepreneur, disturbance handler, resource allocator and negotiator. So first one is entrepreneur. So it includes initiating changes or improvements in the activities of the organization. For example, realigning subordinate jobs, launching new products or projects. Next is disturbance handler. So in this, it includes taking charge and corrective action when organization faces unexpected crisis. For example, resolving conflicts between employees, reacting to an insolvent customer, adjusting to strike at suppliers. Next is resource allocator. So it includes distributing organizations or resources like money, time, equipment and labor. For example, approving budget, scheduling time for projects, awarding bonuses. These are some examples of resource allocator. Next is negotiator. So it includes representing the organization in bargaining and negotiations with outsiders and insiders. For example, bargaining with trade unions, negotiating with an important supplier, entering into a lease agreement with the local authority. So this is all about today's topic, or these are some roles and their examples that clear about the meaning of these roles. So now you have to write the question answers. So your first question is, what is the role of manager as negotiator? Second, how does a manager act as a disseminator? So go through the various links so that you can write the answer of these questions.